trending in sports presents Harper's Sports Bazaar with Harper Cody. Strap yourself in
because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
It's a pleasure to be joined by Brockville Braves forward Kowin Belsterling this morning. Kowin, how are you, man?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And right off the top, I know that you're a Pennsylvania kid, so I got to ask you, Flyers or Penguins?
Oh, Penguins for sure.
Good choice. And how much did you idolize Sidney Crosby growing up?
Oh, definitely. I always watched guys like Malkin and Crosby growing up, and it was cool enough to watch them win a couple of Stanley Cups, even go back to back there in I think it was 2017 maybe.
So before you got to Brockville, you played all your junior hockey up to this point in the U.S. So, what's one or two differences that you've really noticed between junior hockey in the States versus here in Ontario, Canada?
I would say in Canada, the hockey is more it's more mainstream and organized compared to in the U.S. It's kind of a little bit all over the place, one could say. Like in Canada here, it's like if you're from this part of the country, you'll play here, and if you're from another part, you'll play over there. But in the U.S., anyone can play anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And coming from one country to another, definitely not an easy thing, not an easy adjustment. But you've been with the team for a while now, 33 games, and so how do you feel you've settled in with the group, and how was that adjustment for you?
It's a great group of guys, so they made it easy for me coming in to just get used to everything pretty quickly. But obviously, coming to a new place is like different at first than what you're used to. But at the end of the day, it's just hockey, so it's not really the biggest thing ever per se.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you're playing the game that you love. That's for sure. So last
Yeah.
night, of course, you guys got home late from Renfrew, a 4-3 shootout loss. So you pick up a point, and you guys get a point in that one after a couple of overtime wins beforehand. So take us through last night's game and kind of how that played out.
So due to the Zamboni door breaking last time we were there, we started the game down 1-0, so we knew we'd need to have some extra desperation coming out early, just from the mere fact that we were down 1-0. But we kind of had a slow start, honestly. Picked it up a little bit in the second, and then in the third, we just kind of I don't know, we kind of gave an effort, and it was tied. And then nothing went in OT and got edged out in a shootout. I mean, sucks, but it happens.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, you pick up a valuable point late in the season. You guys have a home game tomorrow night, of course, against Hawkesbury. But going back to last Friday, what a finish that was in that game, and against the Navan Grads. You know, Kyle Powers in his rookie season, he scores a late goal in regulation. Then
Yeah.
you guys overtime with Elliott getting the goal there. What was your reaction with the rest of the guys when Powers got the tying goal and then you guys won it in overtime?
Everyone was pretty excited. I mean, it was cool. Power's birthday, scores a goal. And
Yeah.
then late in the game, or OT, Elliott puts one in. Just always great to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And looking ahead to tomorrow night again, Hawkesbury comes to town. And what are you guys expecting from the Hawks? And what do you need to do to get the job done and get points in four straight games?
One could say Hawkesbury's kind of had our number so far earlier this year, but I think that we've made a lot of improvements since we've last played them, and they don't know what's coming. And we just got to play our game that Coach Dustin preaches and be physical and just play heavy hockey.
Yeah, well said for sure. Well, looking forward to it tomorrow night. Your Brockville Braves host the Hawkesbury Hawks on home ice, 7:30 puck drop, and you can watch that on Hockey TV. You'll see Kowin Belsterling and the rest of the boys in action tomorrow night. Kowin, thanks so much for this. It's a pleasure to watch you, and keep up the great work. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you for having me.